shower is completed. That's not okay. Oh, I just saw the gnat again. That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I've ordered takeout. Yes, I have. I'm using a literal butter knife right now. Trying my first bite of food. It dribbled on me a little bit. One day I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy. This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
If you like this video and everything that I've done so far, especially that last short that I released, which really got way more popular than I fucking thought it would, I would like you to hit that like and subscribe, please. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hey there, YouTube. I'm back with our girl, Amberlynn, and she's posted a new video called I Made a Huge Mistake. Let's go to Walmart, Olive Garden, the casino, vlog. So, it's gonna be a bunch of her biggest vices, and we are not supposed to criticize her. We're supposed to love her. We're supposed to adopt her. We're supposed to respect her. We're supposed to embrace her. We're supposed to really just be her adoring fans, according to her. But we'll see what she deserves.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I actually wasn't
Amber.
gonna vlog today, but I also didn't even vlog yesterday. I went out, I hung with my mom, but I also filmed and posted 3 TikToks, which I'll show you guys right
Oh my god, what was with the cleavage? Like, I don't want to see that, Amber. And nobody needs to be catfished like that.
here, but not without the sound because
Whoa. Twinkie, watch out. Back up. There's a wide load coming in.
I don't want to get copyrighted. And to the reaction channels who are reacting, I don't want them to get copyrighted either because that would suck for all of us now, wouldn't it? Anyways,
No.
I've just been having like so much fun on the good old TikTok. I do go through
She's like dancing around, acting like she's a dainty little princess or like a ballerina. She used to dance and choreograph. Right, Amber? According to the retro reacts that I've been seeing from the ankle, you don't know how to pronounce the word choreograph. So, I don't think you dance that much. And this is embarrassing. Trying to fish for like compliments and for attention.
phases where I stop posting on there and then I start again. Speaking of posting on places, a lot of people are contacting me about opening up my Cameo again. I haven't done Cameo, I don't know, I feel like it's been like over a year. And
I'll do another little Delulu with her Betsy Johnson dress that she's wearing right now. This is a perfect shot to recreate with little Delulu because I'm pretty sure there's a cover I have ready.
I still have it in my description. So yeah, I'm thinking about opening it again because so many people are asking. So it's like, seems like it's a hot thing that people want to have me do, which I love doing it. But for some reason, it takes so much energy because I want to do the right thing and say the right thing because you guys are paying for me to speak to you. So when I realized I like was starting to go through like a depression, I just like turned.
I can't imagine paying for her to talk to me. I would pay to not talk to her.
My Cameo off and I was like, you know what? I need to take a step back because I don't want to be all like depressed in my cameos because it didn't add up for me. And then ever since then, like I have not started it again. So I'm thinking about it. I hear you.
This is so gross. She's just so like, hey guys, I really want you to ask me to do private messages for money. Do you want me to do sexy things? I can do that with food. You know, I can do it. I don't have a girlfriend anymore, so I can't do things with her. But I can do it myself.
Guys, and I know it's greatly requested.
I now declare this frickin' idiot convention open.
Ew. Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Right?
She literally looks like a happy toddler sitting there in a booster seat in a restaurant. Oh my god, how many times have I seen this when I was a kid growing up? The kid who's too small to sit at the table has to sit in the booster seat still. And it looks so ridiculous. Oh my god. It's ugh. And then the way she was just sitting there bouncing like a baby. Oh god.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, please.
Pretending she wasn't filming.
To take 2 soups and the sour ones. Okay, so 2 containers for the soup and 1 for the salad. Salad and the breadsticks.
Yup, pretending she's not filming and that she's taking a selfie instead. Ew. Ugh.
Okay.
Okay, I have to admit, I do not like spinach except in salads, and I don't like most sauces, and I don't like cream sauces that I don't make, or unless it's like pretty simple, like a cream and parmesan sauce or something like that. But like, ugh, that looks so nasty and processed.
Guys, so right now I'm currently at the Walmart. I'm actually in the toy aisle because I'm gonna get a toy for my step niece and nephew because I'm gonna go see them.
Step niece and nephew? What? What? Step niece and nephew. Your mom got married?
Today. So I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I know she really likes to color because I colored with her last time. So I'm probably gonna get her like a new coloring book, maybe mark.
She seems kind of emotional right now, like a little bit distraught. Interesting.
Markers. Probably not markers. I think she likes colored pencils, so I'll do that. Okay, so instead of getting like a standard coloring book, I found these Scribble Scrubbies. You literally get to use the markers on these cute little...
That is dumb. That is so dumb. They're not gonna only do it on the fucking animals. They're gonna draw all over the fucking walls, and you just don't even know.
animals, and then you can like clean it off and redo it. Color and clean adorable little pets. That is perfect. So I'm also gonna get her a few coloring books and this really cool twist up neon bright colored pencil. Hello. Okay.
Amberlynn literally doing children's coloring books. What the actual fuck? Like,
So
grow up.
we have a taste test, folks. I hope that you're buckled up and ready because this is truly something I've been wanting to try for like a minute now. So this girly pop is about to try it. So it's freeze dried like sour gummy worms.
I don't know what it is with the whole freeze dried thing. Like, I remember when I was a kid when I was growing up in California, I got to go to this space center and they had astronaut ice cream. It was really good, but like as a novelty, not something I would want to eat all the time. So I don't get the whole craze.
And then freeze dried peach rings. Y'all, this whole bag, 150 calories. If you don't believe
She's obsessed with that fact because that means she can eat the whole bag and not feel bad about it.
me, look there, 150 calories. Like what? Okay, so the first one I'm gonna be trying are the peach rings. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna love the texture.
Just because you can eat a lot of them and they're low calorie doesn't mean you need to eat a lot of them. Like, I don't get it. I literally have a bag of Sour Patch Kids and I opened it, I think, 2 nights ago or maybe last night. Either way, I haven't finished it. I had some today at lunch and I probably won't have any more today. And I still have probably like 2 servings left or 3 servings even. So, and it's not a big bag of Sour Patch Kids. So you shouldn't necessarily need to eat a whole bag of candy, Amber. That's my long rant against sugar.
Sure. All right, I love a peach ring in real life, so I hope this
Ew.
is good. I mean, it's
It looks like a fucking Cheeto Puff. It looks like a half and half Cheeto Puff if they ever made like a two-tone one. I would like that. That's cool.
shouldn't taste
Except I don't think this is cool.
different because it's literally a peach ring just freeze dried. All right, let's go. Whoa!
Ew.
That is sweet. What the heck? What?
I'm just gonna cut
Hello.
that previous
I was gonna
section
say
out.
welcome to a new vlog, but I'm pretty sure this is continuing on from whatever I have from prior to this. But hello. I actually have not put on my lipstick yet, so I need to go do that. But today I'm spending the day with my mom and my grandma. So we are currently at the casino.
Her friends. Amber's friends are in town, you guys.
I'm excited. I haven't been in a hot minute, but we all wanted to go today, so we're like, let's do it. My hair
Let's
is
do
frizzy
it.
today. I have my little like frizzy spray, so don't mind that.
Don't mind my hair falling out.
I will say the temperature today is perfect. I think it's like in the high 60s. It just feels so good. I've been trying to light one of these guys up for the last forever. Okay, I won $29.50. I almost ran the grand. I almost won the grand, but it didn't work out very well.
Is it filming?
Oh, it's. I think it's filming.
Yeah, it's filming, Mama Lynn.
My
It's
mom just
filming.
won. How much was it?
60.
$60 hairs. Good job. I just won $64.
Congrats, Amber.
Well, I actually was not going to tell you this at all.
What are you gonna tell us, girlfriend? Tell me. I need to know. I'm dying. I'm dying.
But I have been off track the last couple of days.
No. No, I didn't. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Amber. You've been on track this whole time. I don't believe that you would ever eat something that you're not supposed to eat. I don't believe it, Amber. No, I rebuke you. I rebuke you, Amber. You shall not pass. You shall not pass.
You shall not pass!
And the reason why I wasn't going to tell you is just because like I feel like there's so much judgment. Like I have been doing really good and still people are judging so hard. I have lost a good chunk of weight.
I guess I'm people.
In my opinion, my body feels that way. Like my
Your body feels me judging you? God damn, psychic bitch.
brain feels that way. My soul feels that way. Like I feel like it's been
Your soul feels me? Ooh. Gross.
a really good. Sorry, there's like lint, cat hair, and everything else. Anyways, I feel like I've lost a really good amount of weight each month so far in 2024 when I said, you know, I'm going to get on track. I'm going to do this thing. I said I wanted to lose 100 pounds this.
And then you started eating some snacks, and then it led to a few extra meals, and then you just had to have that extra dessert.
Year, and so far, like, I am on the path to doing so. Even though I've been doing really good, it's just like still there's so much judgment, and it's making it like hard for me to want to like vocalize moments like this where I feel vulnerable and I know that I have done not the greatest, and I kind of just want to talk about it and be open about it. But it's like
That's the thing, is that you only need to feel shame about it if you feel shame about it. Like, the reason that people are disappointed is because you present the image that you're trying. But if you're giving up as soon as you feel the impulse, you're not trying. And if you, I get she's gonna say well, I have binge eating, except she won't say that because she needs to maintain the facade that she doesn't have it since she was going for weight loss surgery, and that they won't allow you to do weight loss surgery if you have BED and it's not in recovery. So Amber's just coming up with excuse after excuse. I don't know.
so hard to do because there's backlash for me being human and making mistakes and not being perfect. As someone who has struggled with food for a majority of their life, I'm literally 33, like it's gonna happen.
I'm turning 33 at the end of this month, Amber, and you have had a very easy ride, not having to provide for yourself for the longest time, and then once you had to, you literally just transitioned right into YouTube and it took off from there. Even though you did work part time, you admitted that you did not work full time, even though you said that you did at the time. And then on top of that, you perpetuate this image that like you are struggling for money, but technically, and I did see some streamer talk about, it was a reaction channel. They mentioned that her total views per day, I think it was my 2 cents, Sabine. Um she had said that it was only like 50,000 for her all of her videos on a day. And it was like 2 days after uh she had posted a new vlog. So her views are definitely down overall. And um but she still gets money. So she's not struggling, you guys. And this fake love life that she has is just exhausting. Just like her fake, I'm on track, you guys. Believe me, I'm losing weight. Because she just posted, okay, her last video was posted, I guess, about 4 days ago, maybe 3 days from today. And so that is crazy that she says, I've been eating off track for the last few days. So that means since she filmed the last vlog, or this last vlog was filmed at the exact same time, and this is being released later. So, I don't know.
Like, I'm gonna be making mistakes. I know what triggered that. It was definitely my trip to Trader Joe's, because when I go there, I get a lot of like processed foods.
No shit. That's what we all, that is literally what every single reaction channel said, is that you just got fresh food in the form of egg and broccoli. And I think maybe, oh, and then the shredded Brussels sprouts. And so it's a little bit embarrassing to come on after the fact when it was obvious that you were planning to eat all of that food, and that, like the pasta, like you clearly ate more than just one portion of that pasta, and yet you showed like one portion of the pasta, and then it looked nasty too because you overcooked it in the oil. But you could have just left it and gotten some fresh food, some fresh ingredients. Because Trader Joe's does have some, like they have some limited produce, and then they have uh, even salads, prepared salads, or non-deli meat. They do have that, Amber.
It was definitely out of like my routine, the things that I have been buying for myself. Like, it wasn't like part of the routine that I've been having. Like, I've been eating a lot
Except she had been looking forward to it for like 2 weeks.
of the same foods every single day, and that's truly helped me so much stay on track. So then when I had all these new foods in my home, especially processed ones and ones that like
It was just Fatter Days Part 2. She knows it, and it's literally written all over her face. It's the fucking grimace of truth.
just make me feel a little too good. Like, sometimes foods like give me a high. If you guys suffer with a food addiction or you're an emotional eater, then you guys understand that. And I really want to try to stay away from foods that like give me that feeling. And sucks to say, Trader Joe's is not for me.
Sucks to suck, Amber.
Or not for me currently. It's like I just feel super swollen. I just have not been doing very good the last couple of days. It's like I went to Olive Garden the other day with my mom, which is totally fine because I have been allowing myself to eat at restaurants. But during a day where I'm on track, I'm able to.
She does realize that restaurants aren't the same as fast food, like, or more, because you get an on. What she shows us is an entree with appetizers. You don't need appetizers, Amber. You just need a small entree, maybe. Or maybe you could get a combination of an appetizer and a side salad. Do something healthy with your life, not gross.
To like fit that into my calories, I'm able to do really good. But the Olive Garden day was an off-track day, and I tried.
It was an on-track day, guys. I mean, oops, off track. Except it's just the restaurant version of the thing that I ate at home. Amber, be fucking for real.
I woke up, I said, you know what? Back to counting my calories. And Olive Garden was my first meal, and I was like, okay, I got this, I got this. And then like I was tracking my food while I was there, I was fine. But then later at night, I overate. I don't expect myself to be perfect. I definitely don't at all. Never have been, never will be. But coming on here and admitting this is really hard because I know what people are gonna say. They're gonna say that I've given up, which I haven't. They're gonna say they've expected
No,
this.
I'm gonna
Which,
say
okay, fine. Hard to film. Light one of these guys up
fuck
for the
me.
last, especially processed.
I'm gonna
ones, the ones that,
react
like,
to this
just make
because
me
I
feel
don't
a little
remember what
too
happened.
good. Like sometimes foods like give me a high. If you guys suffer with
Sometimes foods give me a high because I'm a food addict, even though I posted my thumbnail as me eating food. Really, Amber? And eating sugar, which is known to be the most addictive form of food, Amber. It is. That's a fact.
food addiction or you're an emotional eater, then you guys understand that. And I really want to try to stay away from foods that like give me that feeling. And sucks to say, Trader Joe's is not for me, or not for me currently. It's like I just feel super swollen. I just have not been
She's big swole.
doing very good the last couple of days. It's like I went to Olive Garden the other day with my mom, which is totally fine because I have been allowing myself to eat at restaurants. But during a day where I'm on track, I'm able to like fit that into my calories. I'm able to do really good. But the Olive Garden day was an off track day and I tried.
Okay, like I said, it was an on track day because she literally made the exact same thing at home as she ordered, pretty much. Except the one she ordered had more calories in it, and she doesn't even know how many calories it really was. Because restaurant estimates are never correct on the menu. It's an estimate for a reason, Amber. Like, honestly, it's the basic stuff that she seems like she never learned just how to do and how to survive in a world. I don't understand it. And she's only 5 months older than me.
I woke up, I said, you know what? Back to counting my calories. And Olive Garden was my first meal. And I was like, okay, I got this, I got this. And then like I was tracking my food while I was there. I was fine. But then later at night, I overate. I don't expect myself to be perfect. I definitely don't at all. Never have been.
She's literally just telling us that she's not going to try. She's telling, and then she's going to chastise us for not believing in her and saying that she's not going to try. Like, honestly, it's called gaslighting. Like, you can't pretend that you don't know that what you're doing is going to lead to the criticism and then still do it and say, but you can't criticize me, but you can't criticize me like that.
Never will be. But coming on here and admitting this is really hard because I know what people are going to say. They're going to say that I've given up, which I haven't.
I've given up.
They're going to say they've expected this, which, okay, fine. I try really hard to film for the people who are like genuinely here to like watch me.
I mean, literally all reaction channels are here to genuinely watch you and to dissect your behavior. Like, we want to know what you're doing so we can analyze it as a whole and not judge you partially, like how you try to present yourself. Like, you only present part of yourself to the new subscribers, and then older subscribers only know, or they know way more. And it's layered. It's like a fucking onion.
Ogres are like onions.
They stink?
Yes.
Like, you're the fucking onion that Shrek was talking about.
But right now in the back of my brain, I have a lot of like the rude bullying and harassing, just like beating at me in there. And I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. Like I want to be more vulnerable with you guys and I want to open up with you guys like I used to. Like so many people reach out to me and they say they miss that side of me. But whenever I do it, it's just, I feel like another wall gets added right in front of the wall that was already up because people are just like too.
Oh my god, like I fucking said, an onion. And she just made, okay, she just said maze or a labyrinth, basically, because of the walls. But, like, same difference. It's a fucking onion. She puts these layers every time something significant happens and then tries to leave it behind her. And then it's like, but you can't leave it behind you because it's a part of you and you're going to act as though it happened, even though you're in a context where you don't acknowledge it. It's fucked up.
Harsh. The good news is though, I did go grocery shopping today at my normal grocery store. I got the normal foods that I
Store?
have been eating and I'm gonna start again tomorrow, back on my same old path here. And my goal was to stay below 2,000 calories. But like, also another part of me is like so mad at myself where I'm like, I want to stay below 1,700 now. It's just like, that's like a, that's getting in like a problematic area. That's like me wanting to punish
I understand. Like it is a lot for her because like her normal rate to keep her weight is like 3,000, 3,500, I think. But if she wanted to lose weight, she could do 2,000 and she would still lose a lot of weight because it instantly all of those extra calories disappear from her diet and from her expected like intake. And it can't support the mass without it.
Myself for having a couple or a few days of not counting calories. That's not okay. I have even been taught that by multiple weight loss doctors, or when I was going to the outpatient, like, you are not supposed to punish yourself in that way. But like, my brain is telling me, well, you've done really bad and you really want to lose these 100 pounds this year. And if you can do more by lowering your calories to 1700. Like, it's just like this, like,
I don't believe it. Like, unless she really does have like severe body dysmorphia, which I think she does. And I'm not like qualified to diagnose at all, but that's how she acts, and that's what this statement is. It's like this delusion that she's somehow so close to being a normal existence, but like she doesn't get it.
like thing in my brain. And like, these are things that like I would just normally would just jot down in my journal and very much focus in on there and not share this out loud. But I feel like I haven't really been that transparent in my current 2024 weight loss journey. I've kind of just been like, yeah, I'm on track, you guys. Like, here's the food I'm eating. This is how
She does realize that that's a form of obsessive behavior because of her disorder, right?
many calories I'm having. This is how much weight I lost. But like, I kind of want to go like a little bit deeper, dig a little deeper, and people are gonna hate me regardless. So it is what it is.
And then she displays like she's like really the same as Eugenia in terms of just a very different type. Like the rejection of outside opinion and any kind of idea that what you're doing is like actually going to hurt you because it is abnormal. Like that's a reason that people don't do it. It's not that it's abnormal because it's uncommon. It's abnormal because it's adverse.
I just need to like just truly try my very hardest to like take out the trash and focus on the wonderful people who are watching me. And I love you guys so freaking much. You have no idea. So vulnerability is for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.
She forgot to do an outro.
Bye.
Okay, yeah. Amber's still failing to understand that she plans her mukbangs slash binges slash gorging slash whatever you want to call it. It's literally gonna be the death of her because she's not gonna stop. And she's made that clear in this video. And I don't think that there's any dispute anymore. And like she said before in my intro, I will have been a plus size influencer who has died. Wow. If you like this video, like and subscribe.